Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the first 5 units of the new summon in the new volcano update. And yeah, here, oops, wrong summon. So these are the ones I'm going to be showcasing because I didn't get the Ashroom or Overlord stem yet. I spent like 700k seeds on this summon and I still haven't got the Ashroom or Overlord. But I'm going to be showcasing the Pyrocopter Root, the Magmanana Peel, the Lava Leaf, the Pyropod, the Ignitia, the Ember Flower. So, let me show you guys. First, I need to equip these units. So, equip all of them. They're also very easy to spot since they're a lot more diverse than the other units. But, let me just... Okay, so I'm going to be showcasing 6 units. Not 5, my bad. Okay. I like to do graveyard, but I think I'll just do garden for today because I'm going to be picking which units are going to be throwing up these new units. Also, after this video, I'm going to be doing another video on the new units, the 2 other new units, not the 7 ones. But yeah, make sure to check that out after this video. So, I'm going to show all of the units max level, just because it's going to take a long time when it's like level 1. You guys could just see the stats, the abilities. Pyrocopter Root stuns enemies, and it does flame damage, and it has infinite range, and it's a spawning unit. 0.67 speed, does 42 damage every 0.67 seconds. 67, yay. And it does 25 fire damage. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be spawning is... So, if you guys want to know a quick spoiler, these units are all very, very good. I would say you should get your hands on the legendary and the uncommon and rare. Those are like the best units out of here, but not like not like the most damage. Like the uncommon is the best out of like the uncommons in the game, or the rare is a really good rare out of the rares in the game. Like these legendaries are good. I mean, these epics are good, but like there are probably a bit better ones in the game. But this legendary is like probably the best. I mean, this legendary is probably like the best or one of the best of the entire game. So yeah, just if you guys are beginners, these 2 are awesome. If you guys are like, okay, these 2 are really good. If you guys are like, okay, these 2 are really good, but this one is the one that I really want to showcase to you guys because it's great. You guys will see. Okay, so I'm just gonna summon in a snail. That should be good. As you can see, that is doing... And this is an uncommon, by the way. Like, if an uncommon can beat a 15k boss, that's like a pretty good / best in the game uncommon. And it didn't just beat a 15k. Like, it beat it without even having to... Like, the enemy didn't even, like... Wasn't almost gonna kill our base, so... Okay, let's see. I don't think it could beat a 50k. And it had to go from here to here. But let's see. Yeah, it won't be able to be a 50k, but like, it got a 30k there. Actually, maybe it will. Let's see. So this unit is actually really easily blocked. You can see it like kind of stunning. It's going a bit slower than usual, I'm pretty sure. And also, it does fire damage, which is like really, really cool. And uncommons usually have like nothing to their name. They're like just the uncommon. If you're like a really, really, really beginner, then that's kind of like a good unit for you. But like this one's like really, really good for uncommon. It's so cool. They got in there. That's crazy. But yeah, I saw it like 15k or 20k when it was dying. So uncommon unit. An uncommon does 15k. I don't know about you, but I think that's a really, really good and the best / really, really good uncommon in the game. And it's spawner. So you guys can, if you're a beginner, this unit is good for you. If you're a pro, there are better units in the game. But yeah, next one. This you can place 6 of. And it does fire damage. And it's a rare. It's pretty good. I also want to compare these like to rares, not just to like every unit in the game, because that's kind of unfair. But if that could beat like a 30k, then this should be able to beat a 30. Yeah. Oh yeah, it destroyed it. So 30k just got wiped in the first 5 seconds. This really shows how far the rare is contracting the uncommon. Now, a really big, like, boss for this would probably be 50k. It would probably be, like, kind of hard to beat. Yeah, see, it doesn't do fire. The bad thing with this is it doesn't do fire, like, consecutively forever. It runs out eventually. But it does 2,450 fire damage, which is insanely good. But, yeah, this unit is pretty good. Really good rare. I don't know about the best. I have to try all the rares in the game. But it's a really good rare, and you guys should get it if you're a beginner. Now, this is going to be the Lava Leaf. Its range is honestly pretty good for a legendary. I mean, epic. Sorry. I always say legendary. Forgot there were epics in the game. Okay, well, here is the 5 Lava Leaves. And there's stun. There's 50 fire damage. It does 1.25. It does 450 damage every 1.25 seconds. 1,100 to place. Not the best starter, but let's see how good of a stun it is, and if it's going to be useful in any part of the game, or if it does good damage. Now, 30k was like easily beatable for the rare, so 50k should be easily beatable for the epic. Oh gosh. Okay. It does do fire damage, but that's like really bad fire damage. Okay, so the epic in the game, right? This epic is definitely not the best epic. It is like the same as this rare. This epic is like about the same as this rare, except that it stuns. But you saw, like, there are way better stun units in the game, like Confusion Flora, Confusion, Enchanted Rose, even Hypnogaze. Like, this unit, for an epic, it's not bad, but this rare was almost better. That just shows how good this rare is and this uncommon. But yeah, Lava Leaf, not the best epic I've seen, but pretty decent. Now, this is a legendary support unit. I almost didn't include this one because it was a support unit, but then I remember that, you know, it could still do stuff. So, this unit is I think it increases your damage. Oh, that's really good. I thought it only increases your range. So Ignitia is actually a really good unit, because Black Clover pretty much increases your damage by 1.35 or something. So has 3 damage tiers. Damage tiers increase over time per enemy target up to maximum damage. Increase of 60% if enemy target changes, damage tier resets. Oh, sorry, this is the Ember Flower. I should look at the Ignitia fire damage for all the units with fire within range by up to 30%. Oh, okay. I thought this was gonna be like a crazy new meta, but it only, I'm pretty sure it only increases fire damage. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna test it out with the Lava Leaf that we were just using. I just showcased. So here, let me do an easy one. 30. That's not beatable, but it does 450. It's only doing 463 max, but its fire damage. Its fire damage does not look like it's getting boosted. I mean, maybe a bit. Let's see if how much damage it does. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that. I'm pretty sure that Ignitia only helps with the fire damage, but I could be wrong. You guys could check that yourselves later. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Increases fire damage. So it does not increase the damage of units, it increases the fire damage of units. Which could have been such a good unit. I mean, if you're using fire units, like, it's a great unit, honestly. But for now, there are better boosts in the game. But if you're a beginner, you have fire units, honestly, great support. Honestly, really good support. Now we're going to go into the epic. Just I wanted to show you guys the legendary quickly, just if it's like misunderstanding or something. But here, this epic, honestly, not much better than the other epic. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys. It does look cool. Really cool. I don't think a lot of people always look at the animations of these units a lot, but they're really cool. So shout out to the devs for making such cool units. Anyway, this should be able to honestly kill like a 50k or 80k easily. I mean, it should be able to kill 50k easily because our rare could kill a 30k kind of hard. Or a 30k really easily. But again, they can't. But the thing is, it does leave a really cool trail. It is definitely better than the lava leaf. But it still has a lot of things minus. Like, its ability looks so cool, its damage is not the worst, but it leaves a trail. But honestly, there are better units. I'm gonna better legendaries. I mean epics. I'm gonna show you guys. First, I'm gonna put in a snail. Put another snail and see, look at that. It does like minus 85 and 170. So that's like the thing that makes it a bit better than the lava leaf. But honestly, you can't even kill at 30k. And its range is like not the best neither. Doesn't even have a special ability. Like, that is pretty bad of an epic. So I'm actually going to say that this is a bit worse than Lava Leaf. And that this is a bit worse than that if you have like a team that's not with fire. I'm just going to showcase you guys through all of this. And then I'm just going to tell you guys what is my ranking of all these units. So this is the legendary. It has to at least be a king boss. Oh. That is insane. Do you see that this is just a legendary? Like, there are so many legendary units in the game that are not nearly as good as this. 7,000 DPS is honestly insane for a legendary. This thing is really hard to get, but for a legendary, it's awesome. I think its max is a taxi boss. Taxtail boss, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it could be a taxtail boss, but it honestly, oh my god. It can do 204k damage, which is awesome for legendary. So I really recommend you guys getting the legendary. I really recommend you guys getting the uncommon, common if you're a beginner. The epics, if you guys are, a bit more than just started the game, already have like your rainbow tomatoes or potatoes or stuff like that. And if you're like super pro, just aim for the Ash, I forgot the name, but the first and second best unit of the new summon. So I'm going to rank them now. Probably the worst unit here is the Pyroclastor root, but it's probably the best for its rarity. Like, if we were comparing all this for its rarity, what ranks highest in its rarity, Pyroclastor would have probably won. If we're doing also this for its rarity, this is probably second. If we're doing Lava Leaf for its rarity, this is probably like fifth, honestly. Or fourth. And then Pyropod is honestly fifth or fourth. Probably the exact same as Lava Leaf, maybe worse. So this is probably the worst unit out of all of these, Pyropod, for its rarity. And then Lava Leaf is probably follows after that. And then it's probably Ignesia, because it's a legendary, but it's a support unit. And since this is a fire update, there's nothing but to expect in a fire. And if I was already knew that this was the case, I would probably think it would do times 1.2 or maybe even 1.25, but it does 1.30, which is actually a lot more than I would think. So this is honestly really good unit, especially if you have fire damage units or units that shoot fire. So I think that's like really, really good. And then first, obviously for its rarity, this Ember Flower 7k DPS is a steal. That's a very, very, very good unit even for its legendary rarity. So make sure to subscribe. But yeah, thanks for watching.